Hello and welcome to Authenticraft. This is episode 5.
Previously on Authenticraft.
Get them to be flushed off automatically. There you go. We're back here in the spawner and it is working really well. I'm quite impressed with it, really. What I'm not impressed with is the fact that between episodes it all burnt down. Yep, it turns out when lava is underneath a solid block and wood is on top of that solid block, the wood burns. And so does the carpet. I was outside here gathering some resources, trying to make it a little bit less dangerous by clearing out all the spawnable spaces. And I came back to find a massive hole. And everything you see here that's made out of wood and carpet was gone. Shh! Some of us are trying to record a video here. So, I got rid of all the lava that was underneath. You can see where it finishes there. Hold on. There you go. That's the only bit that's left. And that doesn't seem to be affecting the wood. So this is how low we are. Bedrock's quite close. But whilst mining all this out, it did take a while. So it got me thinking, an enchanting table would be nice. So I could enchant all my tools. Like my armour's enchanted. Yes, I'm wearing a lovely gold armour. It's got some quite nice enchantments on it. Some protection, some unbreaking. But gold's not the best. The only reason I've got it is from them zombies in there that I keep killing. Kindly drop it for me. But if I could enchant my iron, or even some diamond armour, then that'd be even better. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make an enchantment table. I could just throw down an enchantment table, surround it with the appropriate bookcases, stick it in a hole in the ground and say, we're done. And that's all I need to do, really. But where's the fun in that? What I want to do is I want to build it on the island, but have it as a building. I mean, mega bases are all well and good, where you just build a new part, or in all the space that you've made, you know, stick it in there. And they are good. Mega bases are brilliant. But I just thought, I want to make this island seem more alive. So I was thinking, for every time I want to build something, for instance, an enchantment room, instead of building a room, I build a purpose building for it. And do that for everything else I need. You know, the sheep, I want to do an automatic sheep shearing thing. So I build a barn for it. The temple over there, I want to make it look like a purpose building rather than just, oh, there's my farm. I want to make it all seem to have a purpose, a life, like this island is bustling with people. Yeah, something like that anyway. Look what I got. I got me a beehive. Yeah, I was here chopping down trees as per. Hello, Mr. B. And Mrs. B. Yeah. And this spawned in, which was nice. So I'll have to do something with that. Get some honey blocks on the go. Anyway, in the meantime, what I was thinking was build like an enchanter's house up there. I've gathered the resources. Just got to build it. Let's have a wander over. Really need to build a bridge. And then a windy path going up here. Could look good. Oh, bedtime. Good morning, Mr. Llama. You never know. I might use it. Here's everything I've gathered. There's the bookshelves that I'm going to need. And with this, I'm going to build a purpose-made building. Now, the one that I'm going to build isn't mine. It's heavily influenced by a guy called Andy is Yoda. He does some really interesting builds using a system he calls the 5x5 system, which he's based on how Mojang has got the villages to auto-generate. I started watching these videos when I first started playing this game on the Xbox 360 with my daughter. She wanted me to build a castle. I had no idea how to build a castle. YouTubed it, came across his channel, and he's got lots of tutorials there, and they are fun builds. So I'm going to build his enchantment house, but I'm going to put my own little spin on it. Hopefully it'll look good. But yeah, I'll put a description down to his channel and maybe to the actual video that I'm following. I'm not going to do a block to block tutorial. His is much better than I could do. So yeah, if you're looking for a tutorial on how to make something similar to what I'm going to build, check out the description below. There'll be a link. In the meantime, I'm going to crack on with it. Ken, you're going to get a house just here. Will you like that? Will you then forgive me? Please, Ken. Please forgive me. Well, it doesn't look like much, but soon from this foundation will grow a mighty building. Oh yes. Yeah, get all the bits in one place, he says. Then you won't have to go travelling down the mine all the time, he said. Learn to count, I say. It seems it's not just andesite I have trouble counting, it's also bookshelves. But this is how it's looking at the moment. I need another 3 bookshelves there. Got to wait for this to grow again and slaughter another couple of cows, but that shouldn't take too long. I reckon by the time I have this finished, it should be, I should have enough stuff to build these. Yeah, it's coming along. I've seen that replay mod is being developed again, and the YouTubers on Hermitcraft, the Hermits, are currently beta testing it, so hopefully that'll be out soon, because I really want to play with that. And a time lapse of this being built might have looked good. Can't really afford to buy a second account or a camera account, so I've just got to wait for that. Please be soon, please. I'll be back when I've done a little bit more. I've got a little bit more to show. So this is what we've got so far. Put some floors in at the bottom here. So this will be the enchantment room, the whole purpose of this build. And we've got another floor coming here, but this is the 5x5 system that and his Yoda does. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they overlap. So this column here is shared by this column here and this column here. So this is a 5 by 5 and this is a 5 by 5, and it works really nice. Like I say, he can describe it better than I can. Go watch him. He's good. Anyway, I'll crack on with the build and I'll bring you in when I've done a little bit more. The build's starting to take shape now. Here's a better look at the 5 by 5 system now it's filled in. We've got pillars and beams and then a wall filled in. I'm using iron bars to make it look a bit more secure, because people can't easily break in. That said though, we have got this open bit here. Again, following the 5 by 5 columns, beam going across, but instead of a wall being filled in, we have trapdoors and a gap. As we start to make a narrative with the build, could be that an enchanter lives here, does his enchantments, a little bit of a desk on the go, and this might be where he sells to the local populace. They come up the hill, right? Sells to them here. Yeah, they can't break in because the indestructible iron bars. It sells his wares here. You know what? I think I'm making a collection of these. 2 there, 1 there. Anyway, I've made a staircase leading up to the next level of the build. That's going to make building it slightly easier. Plus, I'm thinking it goes down here, and this could be the path that leads up to the main building itself. Comes along, joins onto this. This is how the enchanter would get in to his building. Cordoned off, obviously, from the many inhabitants of the island. And this is where they would come to buy their things. So maybe a path leading here. Yeah, it's coming along nicely, and that's growing as well. So soon I'll be able to make some paper, to make more books, to make the bookshelves. All going to plan. And here we go. Put them in, because that's all the bookshelves that I need for the top enchantments when I put the enchantment table down. And I've started putting the next layer of walls on. So this is the entrance way. It goes down here to work. Enchantments. And down here is where he'll do his enchanting, store his stuff. Yeah, coming along nicely. I've also put these here as well so you don't fall off and hurt yourself. Anyway, on with the build. Another update. It is looking a bit of a mess on top, but it's getting there. That's going to be a tower, I think. So basically it's going to be 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors, 4 floors, and a tower. But the big question is, where did these horses come from? With no other animals here, horses must have spawned. Hello. Oh, thanks, Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf's a new guy on the server. He came on yesterday for the first time. He's making me look pro. Looks like I got a delivery. Ooh, what can he have? What can he have? Oh, he's coming to meet us. Hello. Oh, mini droppers. Ah. Well, nearly useful if I had any of those things. I see over here. Oh, okay. We'll go up here. That's fine. I see that you've been trampling on my crops. It's very unneighbourly of you. I don't like people trampling my crops. Okay, right collection on the go. Now this is what it's all been for. And the book on top, there is our enchantment table. Right, let's go do the finishing touches to the enchantment house. And we'll get this baby all set up. Let's finish this off then. Door. I like to indent the door, give it a bit of depth, rather than, let's say, that. Kind of flush. Don't really like it that much. I like to give it a bit of depth, so it's got a bit of a hangover naturally from the thickness of the blocks. Just a personal preference. Lots of magical magenta glass. Nothing says magic like magenta. The impossible colour. And then as we come up here, safety first. Oh, missed one. Come back and do that in a second. Spikes, because who doesn't love spikes on their towers? Oh, I'm going to go and get that now. Else it's just going to upset me. What happened there? That was a bit bizarre. Well, that's not right. Oh, what's going on? That was really weird. Maybe it was all a bad dream. Everything seems to be working now. How strange. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That's better. And just to fill the hole, sparkling magical gem. I can see my house from here. Cool. Soon. Soon. So much to do. So little time. Anyway, let's get the important thing installed, shall we? As you can see, that's the tower with the nice views. This could be the bedroom, I guess, at some point. I'm not too good with interiors, but we'll give it a go. Let's place this down. Ooh, all this just for that. Yeah, I could have just put this in a hole anywhere, but you know, building something on purpose for it, I think it's cool. My latest video just released. I forgot it was today. And straight away, Chocolatier messages over. Can I come and use your grinder? Well, of course you can. But as a thank you, he sneakily put this enchantment book into my inventory. I didn't even notice. And look, it's a mending one. Nice. I might put this on my diamond pickaxe today. There it is then. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. I like it. I think it's a bit funky. It's a lot like Andy's Yoda's because it's his build. I've just tweaked it a little. I've changed the roof. Mine's got a couple of windows on the top with these jutty out bits, and instead of having a pointy wizardy hat like he has on his, so I've got it stretching so it comes out both sides. I like that. Some bushes and some lights. Yeah, all in all, I think it looks kind of good. Let's go in. Still not decorated the insides, but I've got a grindstone, just in case I don't like the enchantment, I could take it off. I've got a anvil, so when I've got books like this lovely mending book, I can apply them to armor or tools using that. But first of all, I want to use this. So to use it, you stick in your tool and it gives you a list. If I didn't have as many books, I could only do tier 1. But because I got the full bookshelf needed, I could do tier 3. Tier 1 is Unbreaking 1. Oh, efficiency 2. Efficiency 4. Yes, please. So we have to put in 3 lots of lapis lazuli. And boom. Now there is a chance I might get more than just that efficiency. Well, just efficiency. That'll do. Try on this one. Silk touch. Silk touch. Oh, more efficiency. That'll do. Anything else? Oh, and unbreaking, meaning it'll last longer. Nice. And then if I go over here, I can stick mending on there as well. You're my new favourite pickaxe. Well, that worked out rather well. Could put down a crafting table. Where would be a good place for a crafting table? There? There? There. There we go. Everything I need. Let's use some of these diamonds, eh? Make myself a hat. What else can I make? Like body armor? Oh, just. What are the enchants like on these? Respiration. Now I do need that for going underwater. Oh, I don't have the levels. What a time for someone to be in my grinder. What if I can kick him out? No, I suppose not. That worked, but I seem to have turned a bit fishy. Now we're at level 30. Let's get respiration. Bosh. Oh, and it came with protection 3 as well. That'll do nicely. Oh yes, much better. Right, I believe Chocolatier is finished with my XP farm. So I'm going to go over there, get a load of XP so I can use the enchantment table, but also show why having mending on a pickaxe or any type of armor or tool is a good thing when you've got an XP farm. Rhinestones are great because you can put enchanted items in, takes enchantment off, and you get some XP back. Now with mending, like I've got on this pickaxe, I'll put it in my offhand, and it's the only thing I've got that's currently got mending on. As I punch these guys, they drop XP, but instead of the XP going onto my bar, it goes on to the pickaxe. As you can see, the pickaxe goes up and down. That shows it's been activated, and the bar underneath the pickaxe has gone from red to kind of an orangey colour. And if I do this enough, the XP, instead of going on me, will fix my pickaxe. Well, that didn't take long. My pickaxe is now fully mended, no bar underneath, that means it's good to go. And that didn't take long at all. It took, according to the mumbo jumbo video I'm watching, 4 minutes 53 seconds. He just got into his sponsorship about Audible. Nice. Now I'm going to stay here for a bit longer and get my actual levels up a bit further than 30. Every time I use the enchantment table, using that third setting takes off 3 XP. So if I get up to 30 and I run along there and I take one enchantment, I'm going to be back down to 27. I'm going to have to do this all over again. So save a bit of time later. I'm going to stay here for a bit and get my levels up. See you on the other side. And there we go. One mumbo jumbo and one Iscal 86 video later. I'm up to 40 levels and I got a fully repaired diamond pickaxe. Not bad. Here we are, back at the enchantment table. Let's see what we can get on our diamond armor. Ooh, and it's thorns. Meh. Now I think if I put a book in there and just have a random enchantment, sharpness 2 might be nice. If then I put that back in, yes, it reset it, and I would much rather have on breaking 3. 1, 2, 3 of those. Did we get anything else? Ooh, and protection 3. Nice. Wow, starting to look semi-professional now. Well, as the sun goes down on this island, so does it go down on this episode. We've managed to build what I think is a cool looking enchanter's house. I think it goes really well with our base. Even the window looks cool from out here. Yeah, I think they've gone together really well. and the island's starting to look alive. I'm getting a really good feeling about this. So not only have we built the enchantment building, I've also enchanted some gear. Yay! I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please press the like button and maybe consider subscribing. Anyway, bye for now.